Starting a job can help you develop a variety of skills. These can be divided into two parts: hard skills and soft skills. Hard skills relate directly to what you do, such as a typist's touch typing or a teacher's ability to teach children. Soft skills include the ability to get on with others and are essential in big organizations such as the Army or in customer service sectors such as retail, airlines, or banking industries. You can learn much quicker than in a classroom. This is more practical learning, straight from what you learn in the classroom to the item in practice. Many people know how to cut a piece of wood or sew cloth from a textbook, so the knowledge base is there. The employer only helps to train you in the required way of doing things. Some experts claim that work can help you make good decisions at an earlier age. For one thing, it can help you in problem solving. They are used to putting theory into practice. If you have had enough experience, it should show that your job can be executed successfully. These circumstances are when you have had the most basic knowledge and displayed that you could work successfully in a workplace where there were regulations to follow. Also, doing something useful and fulfilling is educational, whether it is voluntary or paid. School-related programs do work, but learning in another environment can prepare you for whatever life throws at you. If you care very much about others and have good communication skills too, then even years of voluntary work can count in your favor. There is evidence that there are many positive impacts of young people working in high school and the summer months, and will improve on school grades, time management, and after high school, where you are more likely to participate in civic activities and necessary to be employed. It is suggested that lessons learned as an early worker last a lifetime. Work provides hope, excitement, and opportunity. Work is essential for individuals and families to keep a roof over their heads and maintain a basic standard of living. Looking for a job for the first time is a scary endeavor. How do I start? Where do I look? How do I make first contact? How do I act? How do I interview? The first thing to know is that there are no hard rules for this. Finding a job is a numbers game. Companies will bring in or call as many candidates as possible, so they have a good chance of finding the right fit. They typically move fast because they lose money without the position filled. Fast does not necessarily mean they hurry at coming to a decision, but with entry-level jobs, they are not as stringent as with skilled positions or management-level positions. Do not have high expectations going in. Unless you have a long track record of experience or a college degree, you will likely start at the bottom. And let me tell you one secret: they do not care how smart you say you are, what you say your grades are, or the special projects you've worked on near as much as whether or not you can do the job, and your loyalty as a reliable employee. Young people come in already with a stigma that they will not be reliable, will be difficult to work with, have issues showing up to work, and or being lazy on the job. You need to remove that stigma before talking about how great you would be. The more you can prove yourself with experience, documentation, referrals from previous jobs, or recommendations from others, the better off you will be. And for all sakes, show up nicely dressed, and keep your cell phone in your pocket, turned off completely. In terms of searching for a job, the internet will help, but you will have better luck through word of mouth, and having someone that you know already working somewhere, assuming they are a good employee. Ask your friends, ask teachers, ask your neighbors, ask school officials, and work from there. Drive or walk around your neighborhood, and just walk into every place you can and simply ask. Instead of asking questions like, "Are you hiring?" or "Can I get a job application?" which is a very passive approach that hundreds of others will say, stand out by asking if they need what you have to offer. Focus on putting a vision in their mind of you being there already. What do I mean by this? Let me show you some examples.
Hi, I'm sorry to disturb you. I really like your office here. Are you all looking for some help? Maybe someone that can be a good addition to your team, and help handle the level of paperwork or take the load off running errands, or something.
Job applications are over on the table by the door, hun.
Thank you. I just so happen to have filled that out already. Is there anyone that can meet with me now by chance? I don't mind waiting a bit.
Maria will be here at 3 if you'd like to come back and try, but I cannot guarantee she can see you right away.
That is great to know. I can drop this off and be back at 3 if you do not mind handing this to Maria for the time being. And please let her know I will be here at 3. My name is Joe, by the way. Thank you for your time.
Hi, this place gets a really nice crowd at this time. You look like you could use some help around here. I would love to help you out as a server. I am very good at working with people like your customers. Can you point me to a manager with whom I can discuss opportunities?
Getting in front of as many people as possible should be your goal. But you have to make that first attempt and get out. I want to emphasize how important it is for you to just do it. You will be nervous, you will be intimidated, and that is normal. Get over it. This is not unique to you. Leverage your nervous energy to motivate you. You will say dumb things, and that is okay. You will likely never see these people again, unless unfortunately you are hired, and is that so unfortunate in that case? The key is to simply do it. Walk into 30 places in one day, but take notes, keep track of where you've been, and grab as many job applications as you can, if you cannot see someone right away. One tip I will give you for your first walk-in. Pick a place to go, drive or walk there, and if you are simply too scared to walk in, turn around and go home, no harm done. Try it again the next day, this time take a deep breath and go in. The first time will always be the hardest, but after that, it will be a breeze. When you do finally get inside the door, smile big, and keep smiling the whole time. Congratulations on landing that first job. You did it. One thing to remember about your first job, it is their responsibility to train you. Make sure that they do this. You are not expected to go in knowing how to do the job, unless you have gained experience from prior jobs. Entry-level job training is rarely effective, remember this. The reason being is that they do not invest much in entry-level training. Trainers are typically training you in addition to their own full-time job, are usually coworkers, and when times get busy, training gets pushed aside. What this means for you is this: you have to ask questions to the point that you understand. It is not your responsibility to know everything, and those that show an interest in learning by asking questions are the ones that get ahead. This means that you may have to stop them mid-sentence to get clarification. If you do not understand, stop them, and pace them to your learning speed. They will respect you for this. The sooner you do this, the sooner you stop wasting their time. Bring and carry a notepad and pen with you. Taking notes does not stop at school. Here is an example of how to pace those training you. So once you get the customer's ticket, you put it in the register like this to get the total amount. I see, so the customer must first hand you the ticket, correct? I didn't quite understand how this starts, forgive me. No, you are correct. I should have started from the beginning. So when the customer approaches you, he or she will give you a ticket, and from there you start the checkout procedure. But first you should give them the standard greeting, which is to say, "Hi, did you find everything okay? How is your day going so far?" Then you will start the
I'm
check. Sorry Lisa, can I stop you for a second? Sorry for interrupting. Yeah, of course, go ahead. I'd like to write the greeting down again so I don't forget. Can you repeat that part? Next point I want to make, and listen to me well. You are there for them, not the other way around. You must earn for them more than what they pay you. That is the reason they are in business. You will get to a point where the job will start to get boring. This is typical for entry-level jobs. A secret I will share with you is this: the harder you work at your job and the more that you mentally focus on the job, and not on outside thoughts of school, friends, games, etc., the faster the time will go, and the more satisfied you will be leaving that day. Psych yourself up for this, focus on the benefits of doing well for them. If you start looking at the clock, letting your mind wander off to thoughts outside of work, or you start goofing off to waste time, time will indeed slow down for you. Do not let that happen, or you will end up miserable, hating the job, and not pleasing your manager and those that work with you. In other words, work your ass off, it will pay for you and for them. This last tip is very important and will truly make you stand out. Make yourself visible to your manager. Make it a point to say hi to him or her. Say bye at the end of the day. They will appreciate this. And the most impactful thing you can do is this. At the end of your first day, ask your manager how well you did, and if there is anything you can improve upon. Do not be afraid to ask or for the answer. You will be immediately opening a door for them to provide good feedback and showing that you truly care about your performance. Doing this will go a long way. Enjoy your new job.